One of President Trump's most controversial cabinet picks has been confirmed. Vice President J.D. Vance had to cast a tie-breaking vote to make Pete Hegseth the nation's newest defense secretary. Hegseth's nomination had been clouded by allegations of sexual misconduct and alcohol abuse. His confirmation comes as the president continues to implement his administration's agenda. Late Friday night, he reportedly dismissed the internal watchdogs of at least a dozen government agencies, including the Pentagon, State Department, and Department of Veterans Affairs. He signed executive orders restricting government funding for most abortions, and the Office of Personnel Management ordered agencies to end all diversity, equity, and inclusion programs and roles within 60 days. Today, the president is hosting a rally in Las Vegas. Willie James Inman has been traveling with the president and joins us now. Willie, good morning.
Dana, good morning to you. President Trump's pick to lead the Pentagon has been confirmed by the U.S. Senate, and this comes as the U.S. military begins assisting with deportation flights of undocumented migrants.
In a late Friday night vote, the U.S. Senate confirmed Pete Hegseth as the nation's next Secretary of Defense.
The yeas are 50 and the nays are 50. The Senate being equally divided, the Vice President votes in the affirmative, and the nomination is confirmed.
Vice President J.D. Vance cast the tie-breaking vote after 3 Republicans, including former Majority Leader Mitch McConnell, sided with Democrats in opposition to Hegseth's nomination.
Is Pete Hegseth truly the best we have to offer? I do not believe so.
President Trump celebrated the news while traveling out west.
I just heard that we won. Winning is what matters, right?
Hegseth lost support following allegations that he mismanaged funds at veterans groups, claims of alcohol abuse, and sexual misconduct. He denies all the claims against him.
I have failed in things in my life, and thankfully I'm redeemed by my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
Did you ever engage in any acts of physical violence against any of your wives?
Senator, absolutely not.
The former Fox News host and Army veteran will now have the task of leading the massive Department of Defense, which is now assisting with deportations of undocumented immigrants. This video, exclusively obtained by CBS News, shows Guatemalan migrants being led onto a military jet. The U.S. military carried out 2 repatriation flights to Guatemala, while some 1,500 active-duty troops have been deployed to help secure the U.S. southern border. On Friday, immigration officials say they arrested 593 undocumented migrants. During the Biden administration, daily arrests were 312 per day on average. Of the individuals detained, 373 were alleged to have criminal records.
Deportation's going very well. We're getting the bad, hard criminals out.
Some local leaders have pushed back on the Trump administration's tactics, including a raid on a business in Newark, New Jersey, where multiple people were taken into custody.
We can't just let this happen and not say anything.
President Trump's pick to lead the Department of Homeland Security, Kristi Noem, is also set for a confirmation vote by the U.S. Senate this morning. Meanwhile, a 3rd military deportation flight was set to take place this week. That flight never took off because the Mexican government denied clearance for the flight to land. Michelle?
Willie James, thank you.